You've been told the Word of God. But it's another thing when you have a relationship with God. And nobody nowhere can tell you that your God can't, because you know that your God can. Because He's God. The Word of God comes to teach us, to help us to grow into the knowledge, into the wisdom and the understanding of God. Helping us to realize that from the beginning of time, God created us in His image and in the likeness of Himself, and God is holy. And holy or holiness is not a denomination. It's just a standard of living. It's the essence of who God is. And because we've been created in the image and of the likeness of God, God desires for us to be holy because He is holy. And anytime you're in relationship with God, your lifestyle should speak holiness. Why? Because it represents a holy God that teaches us in His Word that we are to be holy, for it is holy, because it's written in the Word. It's Word, isn't it? So in the Word of God, as we read the Word of God, as we meditate on the Word of God, as we pray the Word of God, as we come together in fellowship with God and with one another, it's all about growing spiritually in God. Why? Because God is a spiritual being. He's a spiritual God. And He desires for us to grow spiritually in Him. And the only way that we can grow spiritually in God is we've got to know God. We've got to really know God. To personally grow in our faith, in our confession, we have to know God. So we have to be in relationship with God. And when you're in relationship with God and you can trust God and you can obey God, you grow. Your spiritual life begins to grow. So today God is going to speak to us and help us to understand that our spiritual growth has so much to do with discipline and self-control. That's right. Because when you look at spiritual growth and when you look at God, you can't help to see but discipline. Discipline in what? Discipline in the Word of God. You can't help but to understand about the self-control. What are you talking about? I allow myself to be in control, to where I discipline myself to the point to where I obey the Word of God, where I trust the Word of God, where I do what the Word of God tells me to do as His child. And if you're not His child, then you're going to have a hard time. Hold the music. If you're not His child, you're going to have a hard time allowing yourself to be disciplined in the Word of God and operating in self-control. It's hard enough for some Christians, us Christians, to discipline ourselves to do what God tells us to do. Glory to God. It's not hard on God's part, but it becomes hard on the individual's part when they do not want to obey the Word of God because of the lack of understanding of what the Word of God is saying. God is a simple God, and His Word is S-I-M-P-L-E. It is so simple. It's not hard. The Word of God only becomes hard when people don't want to obey what God is saying. When we don't want to discipline ourselves, and when we don't want to operate in self-control because of the discipline that we walk in according to the Word of God, only then does it become hard. So